Afternoon, Casey. How
Good
are you?
afternoon, Anton.
Yeah.
Great.
Good
So
afternoon,
excited.
and good afternoon to everybody watching on the live stream. We have a special author story, a first-time author. I always love talking to first-time author, and Casey Leyco Mempin. And the title of the ebook, currently, always be chic. And we'll be talking to Casey about her story, paano ba nag-start yung book, the concept of the book, and you know, we'll get inspired on how it got started. So, good afternoon. Welcome to Awesome Live with Casey Leyco Mempin. My name is Anton Diaz, founder of our Awesome Planet. And for those of you who are interested to do a book, let's listen in and get inspired. Can you do a short introduction? All right, please like and subscribe our Awesome Planet for lifestyle, food, travel, and lifestyle stories. So, Casey, maybe let's
Yes.
start with an introduction. How you got started with this book? Ano ba yan? Based ba on your background and how you got inspired to do the book?
No, not at all. Like I didn't really think that it wasn't parang in like my future plans to have
Uh,
a book.
uh,
Kasi parang never have I imagined that I will be writing a book. So it was just but it was there. The idea was there because I was doing all these workshops, live workshops before
okay.
pandemic. And then I was like, parang lahat ng speakers are also they all also have books.
Author,
Parang, yeah. So I'm like, should
Ano
I
yung live
also?
workshop mo? What's your live workshop about?
Oh, it's about personal style, personal styling, or personal branding. So it's like somehow dressing up, power dressing for mga corporate clients. That's
Okay.
what I do. So while I was doing it, I was also researching on mga speakers and like, how come all these successful speakers have books? Because
Uh,
maybe I should also have one. I mean, it's also gonna add to your credibility as well. I mean, apart from your extensive experience in your career, because I've been a personal stylist, fashion stylist for more than 15 years. So
wow, talaga? Wow.
paghahalata tuloy yung age. Anyway, so I was like, maybe I should consider writing a book as well. And then what else could I write about to support my current career? And so I'm like, maybe I could do this. And then I somehow landed into this ad of si Kath, my mentor of Paper Cat books. Yeah.
Papaano? Yeah.
So I was in a workshop, and then I think she was there with her baby and her husband, parang just watching, I think, or supporting that workshop. And then since she was somehow briefly introduced to the people who were there in the workshop, I kind of I did a little bit of research on her, and then I saw that she was gonna have a workshop, and I'm like, is this a sign? Because like I somehow parang stumbled into the idea of maybe I should write a book because most of the speakers that I know, successful speakers that I know, also have a book. So maybe I should consider doing that. And then I saw that ad about the workshop. And then she was also there in the workshop. Parang nag-connect lang lahat. And maybe it is
Okay.
a sign. I mean, why not try it? So I joined the workshop. And then from there,
Okay.
parang, yeah.
What is the book about? What is the book about?
My book is about finding your personal style
Okay.
so that you're able to somehow create your sustainable wardrobe. And kasi
Okay.
that's my parang my advocacy is to but to help people slow down their fashion consumption as opposed to being a
Hmm.
parang stylist
Trendy.
encouraging. I mean,
Parang ganun.
na parang you buy this, buy that, ganun. I mean, I have nothing against people who are into trends. I mean, by all means, express yourself, diba? I'm very supportive of that. But still, for me, you can still be trendy, you can still look stylish and chic without having to put so much impact in the environment. So ito yung parang sneaky little way of helping people na, oh, you can be stylish even
So
without
how
spending too much.
how do you get started? At least for people watching this, and for those who are interested to get the book, how do you get started with defining your own personal style?
It's really getting to know yourself well. It's really being honest about who you really are, and
Okay.
because it reflects your your personal style. The way people see you right now is a reflection of like what maybe what you're going through, or sometimes you don't really see it right away, like
Uh-oh.
whatever you're going through life, you don't see it, but somehow it is a reflection of how you want people to, because you could also use it as telling your own story through your own style. So if you're able to figure that one out, you're able to be comfortable being yourself. It's so easy to pick up or style yourself and choose clothes, like even up to the last, like in 2 minutes you can do it because it's so easy. You know already what you want. You're comfortable in that particular style already. So parang kahit pikit mata kaya mo yan. Kahit na nagmamadali ka, kaya mo yan. Kasi there are, like, I also have, in my book, there's also like little bits and pieces of mga tips on how you can get ready quickly if you already have, basically, there's a formula to it.
Mhm.
And when you
Okay.
do it, you're able to come up with your own outfits and not have a problem at all.
Now, question. Kasi when you talk about that, no, sometimes ang naisip ko when you get started with that is usually colors or style pegs, di ba? Minsan doon ka
Yeah,
nagse-start. Eh. Is that a good way to start, or do you really like
it's part of
think
it.
about
It's
it
part of
first?
it.
Oh,
It's part of it because ako yung approach ko kasi with when it comes to, like, let's say someone's consulting about their personal style or they want to
oo.
know about their personal style, I don't intimidate them and speak to them about color theory or like shapes and whatnot. Like, I want anyone who comes to me to be comfortable enough, like even if you don't know fashion at all, hindi mo siya hilig, you're able to still come up to me and be comfortable with me because I talk to you as if like, okay, we're talking about yourself because it is your style. I'm not gonna talk about all these fashion jargon and intimidate you with all these things. Saka parang, hindi naman ako fashionista. So it's not really, pag fashionista ka, probably hindi mo kailangan yung book. Pero it's for someone who's, starting a journey or, just baka thinking about getting a makeover pa lang slowly so that eventually you're able to comfortably style yourself. So hindi ako nag-ano dun. Although in the book, I would touch up on colors, I would touch up on yung mga pegs because like there
Mhm.
I cite an example of like what I do with my clients, like the step-by-step process of how I do it with my clients.
Okay. And most of your clients ba are, I guess, older or younger, or ano ba? Who are the
Mix.
type
It's
of
a whole
clients who
mix.
gets into it?
Yeah, I started with mga models and then celebrities and
Ah,
pero sa akin kasi mas exciting if it's just people who don't really do it for like their career. You know what I mean? It's not
oo,
really parang pag artista ka kasi you really need to invest in it, right? I
oo.
want people to recognize it as part of self-care. It's not kaartehan or what, but it's more of taking good care of yourself. Dressing up for me is a way of putting intention to what you want to do for the day. Kasi parang if I stay in sleeping clothes, I'll be just sleepy the whole day. So parang for
Oo,
me,
parang
yeah, it's you when you're doing the act of dressing up, you're putting yourself in the intention that I'm gonna do something today. Whether it's you're gonna work out, or you're going to work, whatever it is, there's that intention. So iba yung
okay.
feeling parang okay, you got dressed up for something.
Okay. Do you only discuss parang tactile fashion or pati or overall na yan? The way you parang dating mo din or the way you caption
Yes,
your photos, parang ganun ba? It's a holistic
yes, it's a whole issue. Pero from the start, it's gonna talk about, pero it starts with your mindset. So you figure out and knowing about yourself, and then eventually, how is this related to what you're wearing? How does it affect you? And how does it make you feel? So holistic naman siya.
okay. Now, Casey, we have an interesting question from Twitch, no? So maybe you can answer this. Now that we are dealing with the pandemic, how does mask, face shields factor into someone's style? Okay. For women who wear lipstick to match and out, now have their lips covered in a mask. And for men with a nearly trim beard of facial hair, have it covered with a mask. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
this is a
that's a
really
very
interesting
practical
question. Parang
question.
pandemic fashion and having a
Yeah.
statement, no? Parang
Buti
gano'n.
nga now,
Paano
di
ba
ba,
yun?
I think face shields now are very limited na naman siya, no? So, hindi na siya palagi nating suot. But let's deal with the mask.
The mask,
First of
oo.
all, the use of the mask is for protection. Let's not forget about that. So you want
Okay.
to choose the kind of mask that really does protect you, and it's not just fashionable. If you are doing layering of two masks, like a surgical mask
Oo.
and a cloth mask, that's also okay. You can maybe the cloth mask should be at least thicker, or parang the surgical mask would be covered by the cloth mask. Hindi siya yung mag-outline ng sobra. So just it looks um perfect. And then the cloth mask, you can go with just simple ones, basic colors, neutral colors that can go with anything with your outfit. Because if you're like going out the door already in your outfit and like, oh my god, I can't find a mask that fits my outfit. Parang
Oo.
malilate ka na, hindi mo pa so go with the basic ones. But if you're the type to really show your personality with those masks, you could get those fabric mask with like an interesting weave or print that somehow goes well with your outfit. Kasi kung ikaw naman yung tipong tao na plain yung outfit mo, then you can make your mask an accessory. So make it interesting. Especially parang yun naman yung lagi nakikita sa atin, yung mukha natin. Doon naman tayo tinitingnan din ng mga tao. So when you're wearing a face shield, clear naman siya. So makikita pa rin naman yung whatever style or design that you chose for your outfit. I hope I answered that question. Sorry, I can't hear.
Sorry,
Okay.
would you wear a lipstick behind the
Will I
mask
wear a
then?
lipstick? Um,
Behind the mask, oo.
Ideally,
O hindi na,
no.
siyempre hindi, 'di ba?
I would wear lip moisturizer or lip balm na hindi tinted so that hindi siya didikit doon sa mask. So
Sa
when
mask.
didikit siya sa mask and you're wearing it for hours and hours, it's just gonna kakalat lang siya, and then and then parang it's just for me, it's going to make you feel fuzzy about it. So, to me, okay lang na just a lip moisturizer. But, if let's say there's going to be an opportunity for you to take it off for a while because you're going to have a face-to-face conversation or you're eating with a friend, and of course you're
Oo.
gonna take pictures, diba? So what you want to do is siguro maybe you can put syempre not in public kasi hindi naman magandang tingnan yun. Maybe when you're already going to take off your mask for a while and maybe take pictures, or you want to look presentable, then you can wear it. And
Well, then there.
um, yeah, or parang if that's the case, I would suggest that you have a couple of masks with you so that you can change it so that it doesn't smear up on the mask and your
Oo.
face. Yeah.
Okay. Now, did the definition of chic change because of the pandemic? Was there any change in terms of fashion style?
To me,
And coming into 2022, di ba? Ano na ba? Ano bang pwede na ba ulit maging loud or naging tame pa lahat o paano ba?
the chic word, to me, I attach it to every thing that I could attach it to. Like even
Okay.
I would even call something like a pambahay chic, pandemic
What does
chic.
it mean? What does chic
Bahay
mean?
chic to me is like it's still pambahay clothes, but like I try to pick the kind of pambahay clothes that whenever like if something happens and if I have to run out the door, I still look nice. How do you make
Uh,
pambahay look nice? I mean, that's crazy. I mean, even without makeup on or whatever, like even a simple shirt. Let's just say, let's imagine you're wearing an oversized T-shirt. Okay,
Oo,
that
yes.
oversized t-shirt, if you just let it really hang on your body na maluwag, mukha siyang duster, di ba? But if you like somehow tuck it in or like tie it, so, parang may konting tweaks about
Okay.
your clothes that you can do to somehow make it chic. And also chic doesn't just say that it's something that's trendy. Okay? It's also making something look nice the way you would wear it or express yourself in it. So kahit ako minsan ako kahit nakapambahay ako maglalagay ako ng ganito ng scarf sa ulo ko, magi-earrings ako. So it's just adding on these things. Maybe some people say that's not practical. Let's say you're a stay-at-home mom and you're dealing with a lot of things in the house. So what would you wear? If I were in that situation, I would be in a house dress, something that's loose, pero something that I like, maybe in my favorite color, maybe in my favorite print. It doesn't
Okay.
have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be new, it doesn't even have to be super stylish talaga na as in the item itself, but it's really how you make something look chic.
Okay. Hindi ba hindi ba ang chic is defined by people who look at you? Is that defined by you yourself? Paano ba 'yon? Hindi
I
ba
It's both. It's both. People can tell you you're chic or what you're wearing is chic, but you can also put it upon yourself that you can be chic yourself and you can make chic choices in your outfits. So it's really dalawa yun eh, parang hindi lang how you see yourself, it how others see you, and also when you wear something, yun din yung nare-reflect, yun din yung makikita na. So what if you want people to see you as chic, then you start with yourself, make yourself look chic as well. Make the chic decisions.
oo. Alright, ang galing, Now, let's go to the last part. How did you have a hard time writing the book? Because you've already, you're teaching this, etc. Was the
Yeah.
book writing process challenging for you, or what was a kind of trick that you did para matapos mo yung manuscript mo?
To me, I didn't do it in like one sitting. It was para okay, today maybe I'll write about this chapter. Hindi pa nga yata sunod-sunod yung pagkasulat ko. So it depends on my mood. What do I want to write about? What do I feel like writing today? In the of course meron na akong guide of what chapters I have for the book. So from there, like which one do I want to write about? And then I put myself in a good mood. As in, yung process ko is because I'm talking about looking chic or feeling chic, always be chic.
Oo.
I actually dress up every time I write. Kasi parang I have
Talaga?
to be in a good mood. Or, pero you have to, yun nga yung sinabi ko earlier na when you dress up, there's this intention of what you want to do or finish, diba? I'm writing always be chic, the book. And then if I'm wearing it in pambahay, I don't feel great about it. How else will I translate that into my book? So, ayun, nagbibis talaga ako. And then, I put on lipstick. I listen to the music that I like that will also put me in a good mood. Ayun, ganun. And then, sulat lang. It took me, I finished my
Yeah, how
book
long did it took? The whole book
the
writing
whole
process?
pandemic. The
The
whole
whole
pandemic. Because I'm actually grateful somehow because it allowed me to write it. Because if it wasn't pandemic, then I would be busy running around doing other things and not being able to finish the book that I intended to write. So
Oo,
buti na lang, wala masyadong ginagawa.
oo.
Blessing siya. So I was able to write it. And then around about this month last year, that's when we did our book cover reveal and our pre-order launch. Tapos may personal ano lang din. December kasi my mom passed away December, and so I couldn't really na actually sobrang natapos ko yung book, yung as in final lahat ng edits na yun, pag sabi ni Kat, pag pinasa mo to, eh yun na talaga yun, wala nang bawian.
Oo, wala nang
That was the night before my mom passed away. And
Ah,
so nung nangyari yun, syempre parang ako, am I going to, kasi I promised the people who pre-ordered that they will have this before Christmas. Kasi a lot bought for Christmas gifts
oo.
nung time na
Yes.
yon. And so, sige, Kat, how do I say this? And then, okay, just take a break and let me know when you have the time to really go through with it, ganyan. And then, if you want to add a chapter, which I did, I added a chapter about my mom, because ultimately, she's the one talaga who inspired me when it comes to dressing up. I grew up with all those mga fashion tips niya and advice, and she actually taught me my ABC, my always be chic, because that is the one that I also want to share with people. Parang extension siya ng tinuro sa akin ng mom ko.
Nice. Galing, galing, galing. And how is it so far? Uh, After releasing the book this year. So I guess you
Yeah,
released it early this year. What was the
I
initial
released
feedback for?
yeah, I released it April this year, my mom's birth month. So okay naman. I mean, the ones who pre-ordered got it before I publicly released it in April. And then a lot of the feedbacks, they said that it was really helpful. I mean, that they could really also relate to it. Hindi siya mahirap basahin kasi nga like yung intention ko is for someone reading it na you could really relate, hindi ka ma-intimidate, and it's something you can pass on. It's something also that you can actually come back to if nakalimutan mo na siya. Yun.
Okay. And is this for female only? Like if I read it, will I get something out of it? Men out there?
Yeah, actually also talked about male client also in the book. So, and parang I tried to make it as general as possible for men to somehow relate to it and still apply these things. Of course, medyo mas marami lang sa female because ang dami naming things, ang dami naming accessories and clothing items that will have to be talked about. But basically, the formulas that I shared in my book can be applied also by men.
All right. Congratulations with the
Thank
book.
you.
Any final message to people who would be reading the book, or people, getting into, struggling with
I see.
their personal style?
Okay. For me, uh, first of all, get the book. It will help you, but also like I want you to discover that dressing up is not something. It's not a chore. It's a way of you taking care of yourself. It helps you with your mental health. It helps you with productivity, and it doesn't mean that when you're dressing up that you have to have spend so much to look good. um, you could always be stylish, you could always be chic by just being yourself and finding your true style, your true personal style. And once you're comfortable in it, you're able to wear anything with confidence and feel great about yourself and do awesome things. And for those who want to write a book naman, it's I think we need more writers. So go ahead and write about what you're not just what you're passionate about or what you're advocating for, but write something that will somehow help you release your or share your talents, and also somehow help people with what they're going through, whether it's career or personal development, whatever it is, or any interest, just write about it so that you share something awesome to people. That's it. And have fun. Enjoy the process. No matter how difficult it is, just enjoy.
Oo nga. Hindi, mahirap, mahirap talaga. But,
Actually, yun na nga yung madaling part. Ang mahirap yung magbenta.
ganun ba? All right. Anyway, congratulations. Thank you
Thank you
for
so
sharing your
much.
story, and we'll check your book out. And for those people, please share this to family and friends who are into personal styling and how to be always chic, especially coming out of the lockdowns and coming out of the pandemic. To Coach Kat, maraming salamat. If you're looking for a coach who can help you with the book, of course, Coach Kat is always there. And maraming salamat. Thank you, Casey. Awesome
Thank
meeting
you,
you.
Anton.
And maraming salamat. Wait, may pahabol na tanong. May pahabol na tanong.
Okay.
Before we close, and then nagtanong, does she plan to add a chapter for dating during the pandemic for those who buy the book digitally? Should a man or woman ask the other if they are vaxxed in order to go on a date? I know it's maybe not related to Shake, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if you want to answer.
Do I plan to add a chapter? Um, well, it can actually be another book. My second book, actually, I have a plan for another book, but
Okay,
it's
you have a
more
plan.
on really doing the outfits itself. But
Okay.
maybe in that book, I could somehow sneak in that chapter on dating during the pandemic.
Oo,
Ask
di ba?
women if they're vaxxed in order to go on a date. You can ask very, very nicely about it by saying, let's say, of course, you're planning on a date, diba? Of course, you already know of the venue you're going to, and you know that venues that if you're gonna dine in, they will have to ask for a vaccination card.
Vaccination,
So
di ba?
somehow you can ask, okay, since we this is the place that we're dining into, we're going in, they'll be asking for a copy of our vaccination. So would you happen to have yours with you? I don't know, something
Oo.
like that. Pero 'di ba hindi yung parang, "Hey, vaccinated ka na ba? Kasi baka di tayo
Oo
papasukin."
nga.
Wag na agad. So at least i-intro mo agad na this nice place that I plan to bring you, and then di ba? Kahit na
Oo.
babae ka na ikaw yung magtatanong dun sa guy. I think that goes both ways.
Yeah.
A girl can ask a guy. So, you can also do
Oo.
the same thing that I want to go to this place and I want you to take me there or something like that. And then, yun, dun mo na ipasok yung kailangan ng vaccination card. I hope meron ka.
And tama rin yun, no? Your personal style really talks something about yourself, no? Parang if you're chic or not chic or whatever. It tells a lot about who you are, no? Uh,
Yes.
especially in this. All right, maraming salamat. Thank
Thank
you
you so
again,
much,
Casey.
Anton. And thank you,
Nice
Kat, for this
meeting you.
opportunity as well.
Yes, and check out your book. And maraming salamat. Live an awesome life, guys. Please like and share this video to your friends who are looking for personal styling, interested in all this chic. Please buy the book. Where can they buy the book pala?
Or they can go to me, message me on Facebook or Instagram. That's MISSKAYCE, Miss Kayce. Or right now, it's on Manila International Book Fair. It runs until November 23, so you can check that out. Also, Paper Cat Books has partnered with Bookshelf PH. It's also available there. So, but if you go directly
Awesome.
to me, maybe since you're chatting with me and ordering the book, you could have a quick free consultation as well. So,
You can wait, we'll share. Is this your I'll share the Instagram, no. So it's Miss
yeah,
Case. Ano ba to? This is
yeah,
your parang online branding in a sense. No?
Miss Kayce said the
Tama ba?
Instagram. I haven't really, yes, that's it. I haven't really posted much, but the stories, I'm kind of active in the stories, but there
In the
I try
stories.
to
Okay.
show like different color palettes and talk about like what to wear. Yeah,
Okay. And
something like that.
but they
Yeah.
can get in contact with you here directly, no? Miss Case.
Yes, on Instagram, also Facebook. Yeah.
And also on Facebook. Alright. O yun o. Final na talaga yun. Maraming salamat. Live an awesome
Thank you
life,
so
guys.
much, Anton.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
everybody.
much. Nice meeting you, Miss Kayce. Can you do a short clip?